Derek Fildebrandt has a long history as a government waste fighter. As Mike Duffy faced accusations of double dipping on his housing allowance, Fildebrandt, then with the Canadian Taxpayers Federation, took aim.
Like most Canadians, we're a bit disgusted by it, but we're not surprised by it.
Now it's Fildebrandt who faces double dipping accusations. The Alberta MLA is entitled to a housing allowance. In the first 3 months of 2017, he collected nearly $8,000. Fildebrandt also rented his subsidized apartment out on sharing sites, including Airbnb, bringing in, he says, another $2,550 over 8 months. It has drawn widespread criticism. Some of it comes from his former CTF colleagues.
The purpose of expenses for accommodation are to pay for accommodation. They are not to fund the entrepreneurial enterprises of the politicians. So in this case, Mr. Fildebrandt used that money and essentially turned his apartment into a for-profit enterprise.
Premier Rachel Notley, too, weighed in.
You can talk the talk, but you need to walk the talk, and I don't think that he has been.
Fildebrandt did not respond to interview requests, but in a statement he said he checked the rules and he followed them. Letting out an unused residence is reasonable and part of the modern sharing economy, he said. I'm not interested in letting the politics of smear distract from the real issues. Now, Fildebrandt also says he'll donate the money he has made to pay down the provincial debt. In his hometown of Strathmore, the office doors are locked and his constituency are talking about Fildebrandt's rent.
That's not fair, because why are we paying and he's getting paid for that?
I think it's petty, and to be dwelling on such a minuscule amount is absolutely ridiculous.
From his own party, Fildebrandt's getting little support. Leadership hopefuls Brian Jean and Jason Kenney say if Fildebrandt isn't breaking the rules ought to be changed.